Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Jaylene, the messenger medium, and today is March 23rd. It's a great day for a message because someone needs to hear this message. And I had the most beautiful energy of a young spirit, a young female, actually, that come through today. And really, I was speaking with Brad, and we were having dinner together, and I told him I really had to come and do this video, and I needed a little bit of alone time so that I can really center it and focus on this energy. And she has such a story to tell, and I hope I do it justice, but I'm really hoping that someone can relate to this message and that you can get this message home. And if this is not for you, but there's something similar, I'm going to tell you, spirit works in very mysterious ways, and they want you to know that they have messages for you. So I'm hoping, like I said, that I do this justice, and I'm going to tell you what I was hearing, sensing, seeing, smelling around this young female. Now, I have absolutely no name, and for those of you just tuning into the messenger medium, I'm going to tell you that I do very random messages. I have a site very specifically for very specific messages, and that's called the Infinity Fan site. If you're looking for that kind of thing, I do pick about 10 to 15 people a month to read for and give messages to. So if you want to become a fan, certainly go join at mediumjaylane.com. But this is here for everybody, and I just want to put these messages publicly because even though this is not intended directly for you, you may be able to resonate with this message, and you might be able to find some peace with it. And really, that's my ultimate goal, is that I'm sharing these senses, and that you'll be able to, maybe get something from it, and it gives you some kind of closure or some kind of peace. Anyways, this woman was very popular, or very cutesy. She makes me feel that she was between 25 and 32 years of age, so she wasn't really a mature woman. She's, like I said, beautiful, and she was involved with some bad people, or she had some bad habits, and she makes me feel that she was involved in drugs, and that sometimes she would either steal for drugs, or sometimes she did things that she wasn't entirely proud of. And so I think you can understand what I'm talking about. Now, she had a very, very jealous boyfriend, and very domineering, controlling man, but she felt sorry for him. And so if any of the family members would complain to her while she was still here and experiencing these things, I'm going to tell you that she would not take any form of complaint against him, even though he abused her and controlled her, because she loved him so much that she didn't see his faults. All she could really see is that he had been abused as a child, and that really someone needed to love him so much to show him that. And she really felt that he would change with that, and that if she showed him enough love, that he would eventually soften up to her. But this is really not what's happened. Now, they made me feel that they had this huge argument, and she got extremely upset. They had been drinking a bit, so it looks like it's harder alcohol, but she makes me feel that she took some pain medication. So I don't know if it was oxys, perks, or pain-related narcotics. And she makes me feel that she did that. She went to the bar, and she met up with some old friends and went to a party. And she had a little bit of a too much of a good time at this party. And she makes me feel that she took more medication and she overdosed. And so I think there were 4 people at this get together, or this after hours party. And really, she doesn't want people thinking that she did that on purpose, but I think the word out there is that she probably committed suicide, or she didn't care about her life. She was nothing but a stoner, but she doesn't want to be remembered like that. And she says that she made a mistake, and that she should have never done that. And if she was still alive here, if she could change it, she would, but it's not really what happened. And so she makes me feel that she was responsible, essentially, for her own passing, not by way of suicide, but maybe by way of circumstance, drugs, alcohol, overdose. Now, she says she wanted a good life for her daughter, or always talked about having a daughter, so I really couldn't pick up too much around that, but I'm going to tell you that was really standing out for me, the sense that she wanted a daughter, or that she always wanted a good life for a daughter, or her daughter. And So put a little bit of question mark there. Now, she also talked about May 4th being important. And if it's not May 4th, it's June 4th. It's May or June 4th. And a connection to a Susan or a Sarah or a Celine or a Stephanie or, that kind of name, but an S sounding name, even if it starts with a C, if it sounds like an S, that's what I was getting. And also a great big hello to Paul or Pete or Pat. And I wasn't too sure if Pat was a female or a male, but that's what I was getting. And Paul, I didn't think it was Paula, so it was Pat, Pete, or Peter or Paul, and that's the way I was getting it. Now, she does make me feel that she's much happier, and I don't think she wants to come back on this side of the fence, to be very honest. She's very, very happy on the other side. She makes me feel that she met up with two uncles. One was a bit of a partier. He drank a little bit much, but not really to say that he was a bad person. I think he was responsible and he worked. But she makes me feel that he sure liked to have a good time. And she was extremely happy to see a little poodle dog or a very curly-haired, smaller type of breed dog. But I can't really tell what it is, but it's very, very curly-haired. And so if you said Shih Tzu or something like that, I'd say no. It is. I just want everybody to know that this is a beautiful energy. This is someone that really had it a little bit tough, made the wrong decisions, didn't listen to mom and dad, left home early, did her own thing, and got into the wrong people. And it's really unfortunate, but I think that so many people learned from her experiences, and she makes me feel that she left her mark on this world, and she smartened up a couple of people because those people, I think, were adopting kind of the same habits that she was doing. And as a result of her passing, she makes me feel that she saved two lives, and that's really a beautiful thing, despite the fact that she's gone, and it's unfortunate. I think it's great that there was two lives that were saved, unfortunately as a result of her losing hers. But I want everybody to know that she's so, so happy. So please don't feel bad about her passing. Don't feel bad about things. I think that she just wants to be known as a girl who really struggled, someone that just really made the wrong choices, and someone that really didn't know what she was getting herself into. I think, some people, they just get themselves into a little bit of a rut and they tend to sink, while some people can get themselves out of that and they can, soar and help other people. But she doesn't make me really think that she had that ability. She just makes me feel that she didn't have that strength while she was here, and that she loved everybody so much, and that, if she gave the perception that she didn't care, she really wants you to know that she did love you and that she does miss you. And she's so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry that we had that argument before I died. And I just feel so bad about that. But, she didn't carry that to the grave. She didn't carry that to the other side. So even though these things or these arguments were around her before she passed away, or if her parents or her brothers or her sisters or her friends didn't really get to reach out to her, she wants them to know that she's truly, truly happy. She comes to visit all of you so much. I hope that you can relate to this message. Please, please share it with absolutely everyone you know. And thank you so much, for listening. And I hope to have more of these messages as I feel them. And I thank you again. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.